Hey guys, today we're going to make a convertible 1 to 2 point tactical sling that's fully adjustable using pretty much about $5 or $6 worth of materials, and will be great for any ar15, ak47 type rifle that you're using. And what we got here is just some 1-inch nylon webbing, and that's about maybe 3 feet, maybe a little more. Just cut it, sear the ends with a lighter, and we got some hardware, which I explained all that stuff in the previous video. We're going to get right to this. Now, hopefully this will show up on camera well, guys. I am far from a professional, and so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a tri-glide slide, and we're going to run it from the bottom. We're going to put it up in, yeah, we'll do it from that angle so you can see a little better. And hopefully we can do this without screwing things up too bad, guys. I'm doing this from behind the camera, so of course it's not going to be the best work. And this is going to be no sew, of course. We put the tri-glide slide. Next we are going to put half of the buckle, and we're going to do the half without the adjuster, which would be the female half. We're going to slide that on. Just leave it as is. Okay, so as you can see now, we have a tri-glide in that, and as you can see, it's just kind of free floating there. We're going to put in a second tri-glide, same way, coming into the bottom, going over the top. Okay, we're going to slide that down a little, give ourselves a little extra room. So you can see now our movement here on this is only a couple of inches, which is what I want. And when you're making this yourself, guys, you can adjust however you please. This is just what I want. And the great part about doing this is you can adjust these and use them, and then when you have them where you want, sew them permanently. So it's a great way to try before you buy kind of mentality. We're going to take this clip, we're going to run it through so that the clip is kind of pointing towards the bottom of the tri-glides, pointing like kind of the opposite direction. And we're just going to run that up and through. Hopefully we are on frame here. If I go out of frame or out of focus, guys, I do apologize. This is not the best camera for the job. I really need to invest in a new camera. That is all together. We're going to give it a nice pull. Make sure we're good and tight. Okay, so we'll give you a good look at this. As you can see, we have the hook here fastened in by the tri-glide slide. Then we have kind of a loose running side buckle and another tri-glide that contains it. If you don't want this to be sliding at all, you can of course move these tri-glides a little closer together. Okay, let's go to the other side. And of course, if you want to have a sliding D-ring somewhere on here, this is the point where you will put it on. I don't really want the D-ring. Being this is kind of a convertible, I don't want it dangling around. Now, let me think how I did this. Okay, I remember now. So, make sure I'm pointing the right direction. At this point, I'm going to come with this male side. I'm going to come from underneath and slide it back through. This gives me the quick adjustment portion of the sling, which basically what this allows you to do is to pull it. It of course won't slide back, but if you take it off the tension, you can do a quick adjustment with your sling for length. So that's the whole purpose of the side buckle. So we're going to pull that in. Oh, sorry guys, I am a horrible cameraman. And then from there we are going to add our tri-glide slide, of course coming in from the bottom just like we did before. Give ourselves a little room. Then we're going to add one of these HK clips. You don't have to use an HK clip. You can use any one of the kind of hardware gear that you want. I just wanted to do the HK clip because, I don't know, I wanted to show it in the video. I wanted to. That's enough. Oops, other way. We're going to come in, go back, and back over here. Hopefully, guys, I really hope this is turning out good. At least video-wise. I am at a weird, awkward angle. And, there. So now we're going to pull that tight. As you can see, this is full pull. Nothing going on. This, of course, is adjustable. So, take a close-up look. We have the HK clip held in with the tri-glide, and then the male section of the buckle, which is movable. So there you go. Now, how does this work? We're going to bring along the other side. Now, of course, if you're going to use this as a 2-point, just clip this into your rifle at whatever points you want to connect it to, and you have basically a nice 2-point sling. Now, if you want to use this as a 1-point, all you have to do is to click your buckles together. And as you can see, there's a little bit, we'll isolate this to make it a little easier for you to see. And this would be the section that is going to attach to your rifle. And you can see, remember how I said I left a little bit of play in between these? If you don't like that, you can, of course, tighten this up. You can also, if you don't like it, reverse the tri-glide here so that this piece, I probably should have done that, reverse this so it isn't popping into your thing, but that's part of learning. So this gives me a little bit of play with the rifle. So as I'm holding it, it gives a little room for it to move. If you don't like it, like I said, just bring those tri-glides closer together, hold it in place. You do have, of course, this loose HK clip. Now what you can do is you can either clip it into your own webbing to hold it still, or you can clip it into a D-ring or whatever. So basically what you have now is your 1-point sling. This attaches to your rifle, and you can attach this to your vest, you can attach it to your clothing, you can attach it to anything you want, or just leave it dangling. The adjustability, of course, is that, wrong side. Now you can shorten up your loop if you want it smaller, or expand it if you want it larger, and you have a fully adjustable 1-point sling. And if you don't like this, of course you can reverse the hardware. You can put the HK on one side, you can put 2 HKs on here. If you put 2 HKs on it, you can completely ignore the side buckles and just clip these together. So you can actually use this as in 2 different manners as a 1-point sling. If you add a D-ring, of course, that gives you a third option as for clipping. But I didn't want to add a D-ring to this. I'm not sure the best way to do it, but there you go. A very tough, rugged, no-sew, adjustable. And if you don't want to use the side buckles, guys, you can use those. I don't have one. I didn't order them, but they have these tri-glides that have the adjusters, like the male end here. You can buy them from Strapworks or wherever, and simple as they come, guys. Hope you enjoyed.